So I keep hearing about this Anunnaki. I don't fully understand what they are. All I know is they're like the gods of Sumeria, which is kind of like the region of like the Middle East, something like that. So what it comes down to, what I think, they're kind of like the gods of old, before Greek, before Roman, before any of that. And here's the video title: Mythology of Gods or Aliens. I don't know. We're about to find
Today
out.
on the Daily Dose, the gods of Anunnaki. The Anunnaki are a group of deities who appear in the mythological traditions of the ancient Sumerians, Akkadians, Assyrians, and Babylonians.
So are they like all the same people? Is this like different? Kind of like North America, or the Americas with like the Aztecs, the Incas, the Incas, and the Native American, all that. Is it kind of like that? Like different kingdoms?
The gods. The Anunnaki are the most powerful deities over a pantheon of lesser gods. Descending from An, the god of the heavens, and Kai, the goddess of earth.
Kai?
The primary function of these all-powerful
Kai
gods
was like sea or something?
was to decree the fates of humanity. Assyriologist Samuel Noah Kramer identified Kai with the Sumerian mother god Ninurzag, going on to state that they were once considered one and the same. The oldest of the
like some people say they don't believe in all this, but at the same time, how can't you not believe in this? This is not the stories they made up. They actually have scripture and models and figures of what they seen back then. We can go back and say, like cavemen, they had little drawings in caves with like old like saber-toothed tigers and like bighorn sheep and stuff like that. What we gonna say? They lying and this is imagination? I don't think so. The Anunnaki, the gods, they gotta be real. If they're gods or they're aliens, either way, it's kind of true. If they came from the heavens, it could be space.
Anunnaki was Enlil, the god of air and chief god of the Sumerian pantheon. The Sumerians believed that until Enlil was born, heaven and earth were inseparable, until Enlil split the two and carried away the earth, while his father An carried away the sky. The earliest known usage of the term Anunnaki
took away the earth
comes from inscriptions written during the reign of Gudea, approximately 2144 to 2124 BCE, and the third dynasty of Ur. Deities in ancient Mesopotamia
I see a
were
unibrow
almost
right
exclusive. Ancient Mesopotamia.
Go back a second.
2120.
Okay, if this is like a actual figure of him, this is what they wore. It kind of looks like the snails that was on Buddha's head. So is this hat made of snails or just a pattern? His nose and mouth are kind of close. He has thin lips, so he's probably like lighter shade of skin. So he's probably like tan, beige. His nose is like, okay. Anybody got that nose, I guess. But he has like a unibrow. Kind of looks like eagle wings or something like that. And his eyes, you can't tell. They're just black unless he has alien eyes.
4 BCE, and the third dynasty of Ur.
With no pupils.
Deities in ancient Mesopotamia were almost exclusively anthropomorphic. They were thought to possess extraordinary powers and were often envisioned as being of tremendous physical size. Virtually every major deity in the Sumerian pantheon was regarded as the patron of a specific city and was expected to look after that city's interests and safety. Each god believed to be residing.
You know what that weirdly sounds like? That weirdly sounds like angels, right? Because I'm pretty sure like angels like Michael, I don't know. I haven't read the Bible, so I wouldn't know. But what I heard is that some angels had like regional expanses of a certain like regions about man. That sounds similar to that. I might be talking too much, but that I'm like putting pieces together in my head while watching this.
In a particular city's primary temple. In more recent times, multiple authors have suggested that the Anunnaki were in fact ancient extraterrestrials who came to Earth with highly specific objectives. Over a series of published books, starting with Chariots of the Gods in 1968, Swiss pseudo-archaeologist Erich von Däniken claimed that extraterrestrial ancient astronauts had visited prehistoric Earth. Von Däniken postulated that the origins of ancient religions was a reactionary byproduct relating to contact with an advanced alien race,
that's the universe,
and offered interpretations of Sumerian texts and the Old Testament
as floating in the soup.
Ronald H. Fritz writes that the Anunnaki built the pyramids and all the other monumental structures from around the ancient world that ancient astronaut theorists consider impossible without the introduction of highly advanced technologies. And there you have it.
Most
the
likely.
Anunnaki, both real and imagined. Today on the Daily Dose. If you like learning
a quick little sum up.
every day,
if y'all like that, and y'all got like some other things that you want me to watch, just leave that in the comment section so I can go out and check them out. But the Anunnaki, I think, are like the oldest pantheon. I think pantheon is like structure of like gods and stuff. If they're like one of the first ones, there has to be some kind of connection to the newer religions and gods, because gods weren't really used until like after this. Before then, they were just like worshiping like the sun and the earth, but actual beings. I'm gonna have to dig on this, man. Man, thank y'all for watching. Oh my God.